with everything that I do and my information. That's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. Cleared away by Wells.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Jackson. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the lay-in.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Williams against SGA. And the layup is good. SGA's got his second basket of the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Kendrick Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Isaiah Joe, then there's Mitchell, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA is it's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
And the Grizzlies shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Here's Aldama. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Oklahoma City trailing. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
First team foul. Oklahoma City substitution. Number 22, Cason Wallace.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Mitchell. And that one's good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And with two of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adams, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Guys?
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. both teams making some changes here. And more we're seeing teams run one center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy. And so what we're seeing now is teams' most effective lineups, more shooting and more mobility. That usually overbalances any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Vince Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Williams passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 7 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. The offensive rebound. Memphis trailing here. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Out of bounds, the Oklahoma City's ball. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Thunder, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And of course the Grizzlies, pretty far behind right now.
Right now for the Grizzlies, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Unloads from 13. And we've heard greats like KD and LeBron question ring culture in the NBA, Shams.
They both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings. And so, for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work stacks up. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. And trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many championships you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work. And rings culture is a part of that to an extent.
Yeah, think about the civic pride that comes to a city that an organization is in when they do win a championship.
Kevin Durant won 2 rings with the Warriors when he went there. LeBron James won 2 rings with the Miami Heat when he went there. So they both have gone and sought after that culture that comes with championship pedigree.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Landale. He's scoreless. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. 1:53 left in the second quarter. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams changing it up here. And here's a rundown of the teams that have not wasted their opportunities at the line in the last month. 4th, the Thunder.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
A minute 50 left in the second period. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 4 points this quarter.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Yeah, no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
And the layup is good off the glass. Edey's got his second bucket on the night. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Wallace, the pass to SGA. And the three off target.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
And he gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
It's stolen away. And he gets it to go. And it's a 5-point Memphis lead.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Pass to Wallace. Will it go? Grizzlies with the rebound. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
And maybe if they were at home, their fans could have given them the boost they needed to get over the top.
SGA good.
3 points.
8 seconds left in the second. 2 on the clock. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Williams has got 9.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. If he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Memphis ahead, up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to Singapore and get ready for the third half-court shot. Your measuring up the shot. Let's get it for our contestant.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being
So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
Talk about putting yourself in a position to succeed. They've executed, and they're taking good shots.
Playing just the way it's drawn up, and let's credit their... Thanks, as always, for watching.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Vince Williams, he's been playing really well.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
We've got Jaren Jackson, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Jalen Wells. Then there's Zach Edey. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And here's Caldwell-Pope, still without a bucket. Here's Jackson. That shot off the mark.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter." I go to work every single day with a smile on my face. Back to you, Ryan.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Conchar, he's checked in for Memphis.
To the lineup for your Grizzlies.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. It's Holmgren, high post. Pass to Wallace. The three. The rebound by Edey.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Jackson on the wing. And that one's good. Jackson's got 8.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
The Thunder have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Williams from long range. Shot's good. SGA making the play. SGA's got 6 assists now in the game. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.